Hello everybody and welcome back to All That Jess. How are you doing? Tudo bang. Greetings from Rio de Janeiro. I have finally arrived in Brazil. I've been in Rio for 2 weeks and I thought it would be nice to sit down with you guys, tell you what I've been doing, what I've been up to, and give you guys a little insight into what my plan is for staying in Brazil during the next 5 months. Meu Deus. Needless to say, it has been an incredible 2 weeks so far. I have done so many things, met so many new people, so many incredible Brazilians. You know me, I love Brazilians. So I suppose the first thing to start off with is what I've been doing every day, and that is I've been studying Portuguese. Finally guys, I have enrolled myself in a school. It's called Rio and Learn, and I go to school every day from Monday to Friday. My classes start at 9 o'clock in the morning and they finish at 1 o'clock, and then after 1 o'clock we always have activities in the afternoons as well. I know I've been doing it for a few weeks now. My Portuguese is definitely not good enough for this video, but wait, because in a couple of weeks time I'll be fluent. Maybe that's a bit optimistic, maybe not a couple of weeks. I am determined to be able to make a video in Portuguese, so wish me luck. So like I said guys, we always do after school activities and they're different every single day of the week, so we have been getting to try loads of different things here in Rio. One of my favorite things that we have done so far has got to be the capoeira. We were invited down to capoeira school here in Leme. I'm actually staying in Leme in Rio de Janeiro at the moment. So the school is just down the road from my hostel. And we were invited down to meet the capoeira master, learn all about the history and the music, but also we got to try it for ourselves, which was a little bit of a disaster. And I just love the way that it's a mix of like fighting and dancing as well. What's not to love about that? Next up, we headed down to Lapa to check out the samba scene. Oh my god guys, like I just don't understand how you Brazilians can move your feet so freaking fast. Like I've tried it and I failed. I just don't understand how it works. I now understand why you guys always have such beautiful muscly toned legs and bums, because you guys can dance, okay? You can freaking dance. But that's another thing that I'm like totally determined to nail it before I leave Brazil. I think I'm gonna have to take some classes. If you think you can teach me how to samba, I will be forever grateful. One thing that has been on my bucket list for so long is paddleboarding, and getting to paddleboard on Copacabana, that was like the ultimate dream. Now unfortunately for this one I didn't get to take my camera out because chances are it will end up at the bottom of the ocean. But my Portuguese teacher did manage to get a couple of good photographs, so I'll pop them over here. It was actually an awful lot harder than I thought it was going to be. People who are paddleboarding, like stand-up paddleboarding, they make it look so simple when it's really not. You need a crazy amount of balance for that sport. The water was freezing, but definitely not as cold as Ireland, so it was okay. And I'm not gonna lie, I fell in. I absolutely annihilated myself. I got distracted while I was on the paddleboard and I literally went flying. I smacked my face off the paddleboard, and yeah, you know, if you're gonna fall hard, you know what I'm saying? Now on my first few days in Rio, the weather wasn't what I was hoping for. It was cloudy, it was rainy. I was thinking to myself, hold on a second. I thought I was getting away from the rain when I left Ireland. But no, apparently it rains in Rio as well. Who would have thought? Then a couple of days later, the sun started to arrive and myself and my classmates made our way up to Santa Teresa. Santa Teresa is honestly one of the most beautiful places that I've ever seen. There's so much life and character in Santa Teresa with the street art, the colours, the houses, there's just something really unique about Santa Teresa. We got the tram up to the top of the hill and the views from the top of Santa Teresa are like nothing I have ever seen before. They were so incredible. We managed to get there just in time for the sunset. It just doesn't make any sense how beautiful Rio is. And then last but not least, last night I invited some of you guys down to Arpoador. Am I saying that right? Arpoador? Basically, it's the rocks at the very top of Ipanema Beach. I really wanted to watch the sunset there, and a couple of you guys came down to join me. It was so lovely to meet you guys. Afterwards, we actually decided to go down to this fair, Feira de São Cristão or something like that. Oh god, I can't remember the name. Hopefully you guys will know what I'm talking about. It's basically like a fair in Rio that focuses on all the traditions of northern Brazil. I actually got to drink a little bit of Jesus while I was there, and that was an interesting experience. And then we decided to grab some food, and I swear to God it was the biggest freaking plate of food I've ever seen in my entire life. But of course it was absolutely delicious. You Brazilians know how to make some damn good food. So that is what I've been up to in Brazil ever since I arrived. Now, I've only been here for 2 weeks. There's still so much more to go. So I still need your recommendations for places to see and things to do. And actually, on that note, let me tell you a little bit more about my itinerary. Some of you guys have been asking, what am I doing in Brazil? Where am I going? Which cities am I going to? And so on and so forth. So right now, like I said, I'm in Rio. I'm staying here for 2 more weeks. Then I'm going to Sao Paulo for the big E-Dublin event. And I'll probably stay in Sao Paulo for like 2 weeks, I'd say. Sure, I actually, see, this is the thing, I'm totally open. I'm going to go to Sao Paulo, see what I think. If I like it, I'll stay for longer. If I want to try somewhere else, the world is my oyster. I'm just going to see what happens. And then in November, I'm heading to Florianópolis. And then in December, it's on to Belo Horizonte. Because I'm finally going to meet back up with Arawa in December. I'm already so excited. It's only been 2 weeks apart, but I miss him so much. Muito triste, muito triste. We're going to stay in Belo Horizonte and Minas for Christmas, like December into January. But into the new year, we don't really know what we're going to do. So give us some recommendations. Where should we go in January? You guys have been sending me some killer recommendations on Instagram, so keep them coming. I also want to know what you guys want to see during my time in Brazil. What kind of videos do you want me to make? Let me know in the comments down below. Comenta aqui embaixo. I will see you guys again next week. Até mais, meus amigos. Beijo. Tchau.